Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hello, this is Spec from Recline Gamers bringing you Let's Play Minish episode 21. Yeah, that's right, in the 20s. Okay, last episode we got the water element, so now we're going to go infuse our sword at the elemental sanctuary with that water element so we can upgrade it and make it a bit stronger. So now we're in North Hyrule Field. We're just going to be heading up over to the elemental sanctuary like I just said. First I want to check, did I flick this switch? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure because I couldn't remember properly. So yeah, now we're going to be heading in Hyrule Castle Garden. You're going to want to go through the front entrance, but if you actually check, like, they don't let you by, because their king does not like you anymore. In other words, Vaati controlled the king. Or I'm not sure if he controlled him, or just possessed him, or turned into him, or I'm not even sure. But, whatever. I'm gonna go cut through these grasses, get a kinstone piece, and if you cut through these grasses over here, a ladder appears. You're gonna want to go down this ladder, and then we're gonna find a dojo. How surprising. Now there's gonna be a piece of heart here. Let's get that. So now we have 1 out of 4 of a new piece of heart. We're just gonna need 3 more. Okay, so to activate this dojo, you're gonna need to get out your flame lantern, burn up all these I want to say lamps or whatnot, then talk to this guy. You are in the presence of a true master swordsman of Hyrule, Grimblade. If you train with me, you will become a true master. So, will you train here? Yes, I will. You will learn the meaning of the power when you learn the sword beam. Are you ready? Yes, I am ready. But this is only the beginning. Here comes the real thing. One must feel the technique. Now I will possess your body with the Grimblade switcheroo. Switcheroo. That was very enthusiastic by how you all can tell how I said that. I'm running out of voices to play these people. I'm sorry. I can't think of any more. Okay, so now I learned the sword beam. This is the exact opposite of the peril beam. You know how the peril beam you gotta be at 1 heart to use, or less? This one you have to be absolutely, you gotta have full hearts. So, I find this much easier and better, so it's good. I like it. I like it very much. Okay, so here you gotta make sure to stay out of the guard's sight, so you can get through. You see how I kind of stood in front of him? He noticed me and he was like, "Be gone." So you're gonna want to wait till he turns around. Then you're gonna want to move behind this bush, out of his line of vision, and go up here. There's gonna be like 3 more guards you're gonna have to navigate around. Don't worry, it's pretty simple. I think I screwed up once when I did this. Okay, now let's go down here. He's gonna be going over there. I'm gonna go down here. Turning, let's go. This reminds me so much of Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah, I screwed up here. This part's a bit more tricky than the others. But this reminds me of Ocarina of Time a lot. Because you know when you gotta sneak in Ocarina of Time to save the princess? This is what it reminds me of. But yeah. Okay guys, so White's gonna be on vacation for 10 days, so don't expect any great Mario Let's Plays, or Paper Mario, sorry. But yeah, so just don't expect too much out of that, because he's gonna be gone for a while. But don't worry, when he gets back, we're gonna have a surprise for you. We're gonna have 2 surprises, actually, of a cool new kind of thing we're adding to Recline Gamers. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you that right now, because you guys aren't going to want to know. But let's just say me and him are doing kind of a let's play that we want to do. So, yeah. It doesn't mean we're going to stop our current let's plays. We're just going to be, like, doing that on the side. Like, 2 times a week, we're going to, like, come together and do it. But okay, so you're going to want to kill these snakes, step on this switch, and then now we can get into Hyrule Castle. So now that we're in Hyrule Castle, you're going to want to go into the Elemental Sanctuary, and through this door, and now we're in. Okay, now let's go over here to the altar and let's infuse our sword with the power of the water element. Okay, so now we just need one more element, and that's going to be the wind element. So that's going to be our next temple, and our final temple. But now, since we infused the water element, our sword is blue. Yay. That is my favorite color, by the way, just so you guys know. Okay, now that we have the element in our sword, we could split ourselves into 3. In other words, now we get 2 more copies, or 1 more copy. Like, you know how in the last sword we were able to have 1 copy? Now we have 2. Dos mil nueve. That's 2009. But no, I wish. Imagine 2009 links. Oh my god, we would fill up this elemental sanctuary and kill Hyrule Castle. Even though solid objects would beat us. They would just have to make like a huge wall. Oh my gosh. But, yeah. Sorry to weird you guys out there. Okay, so if you want to get out of here quickly, just talk to one of the guards, and they'll be like, "Hey you, none may enter. Be gone with you. By the order of the king, none shall pass. Now be gone with you, foul wench." Okay, I added in the foul wench after that. But, yeah. So, after we're done here, we're going to want to go up here again. And now since we have the flippers, there's an item that we could get up here. So, we're going to want to explode that. And let's wait a bit, and now let's go. Okay, now you're going to see a piece of heart down there. Now that we have the flippers, we can now attain that piece of heart, so let's get it. Now, let's go. After we get through this. We're going to need 2 more pieces, so let's go. Climb up here, and get through here. Okay. Now, we're gonna go to a cool new place that opened up in Hyrule Town. I don't think it's so much as new, but it's just a cool thing you can do, and you earn a nice thick piece of heart out of it. Okay, I'm sorry I'm being so creepy this episode. Okay, so now we're going to be at Simone's Simulations. So, now if you say you want to do it, it's 10 rubies. There's really no danger involved in it, besides dying, you know. But basically, it's only a dream. You don't really die. But you gotta fight a series of grand monsters, he says. And really, he's scared when you say you want to do it, kind of, because he's just like, oh my god, if he dies, I'm going to get... I don't even want to know how badly of a lawsuit I'm going to get in. But, so, yeah, let's do this. Okay. So let's get this thing fired up, and now I'm getting very sleepy apparently, and howza! Okay, so now you come to, and you're in a small dungeon, then you get surrounded by boars, foxes, and floaty thingy-majigs. So I'm just gonna be planting the bombs all over the place right now. Just cause bombs kill things, apparently, in Zelda games. Oh my god, in Skyward Sword, that solves your problems everywhere. Just throw bombs. That's all I gotta tell you. Just throw bombs everywhere. It kills everything. But whatever, we're gonna be sniping out all these boars and foxes and floaty thingamajigs. I really hate these floaty thingamajigs, by the way. Okay, one more. Now, a chest is going to appear. And let's grab this kinstone piece, because, well, it's always good to have kinstone pieces. After we grab that, let's grab this chest, and we get a new piece of heart. Now we just need one more piece of heart to get our 13th heart container. Okay. So after that, we'll talk to Eslo and he'll be like, okay, let's get out of here. How was it? Did you enjoy the ride? Please come back and try it again anytime. We're always open selling dreams to John Q. Public. Okay. So, yeah, there's really nothing else we could do. Okay, guys, now let's talk to this man right here, and he'll talk about how he's stinking rich and he's a collector, and if we bring him 130 figurines, that's the most you could get in this game, he'll give you a key to his apartment, and it holds a bunch of rubies and a piece of heart, so we're going to need that if we're going to want to collect everything. Okay, guys, so I'm going to end the episode right here, or at least me talking, so I could do the cuckoo collecting game. Now don't worry, there'll be some fly music from one of my favorite animes called One Piece. I hope you enjoy the music.